I am Marcus Mosher of the Game Day NFL, and we are just hours away from the 2021 NFL Draft. There'll be 261 players announced and picked this year, but that doesn't mean you can't find talent after the draft. Today, we are taking a look at the top 5 undrafted free agents of all time, and let's dive in. At number 5 is Tony Romo. Romo's career wasn't as long as some of the other names on this list, but when he was playing, he was absolutely spectacular. Romo was an undrafted free agent out of Eastern Illinois, and it took over 2 years before he even got on the field and threw his first pass. Romo currently has the 9th best passer rating of all time, ahead of players like Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, and Steve Young. When he was playing, he was phenomenal. He always kept the Cowboys competitive. At his peak, which was around 2013, 2014, you could easily make a case that he was the second, third, maybe fourth best quarterback in the league. Tony Romo, the 5th best UDFA of all time. At number 4 is John Randall. Randall went undrafted in the 1990 NFL Draft because he was too small and played at the Division II level. However, the Vikings eventually took a chance on him. He gained like 50 pounds of muscle and weight when he got into the league, and that turned him into one of the most ferocious and dominant pass rushers that we've ever seen. He finished his career with 137.5 sacks. He made it to the Hall of Fame in 2010, and he's easily deserving of the number 4 spot on our list. At number 3 is Antonio Gates, and by now, everybody knows the Antonio Gates story. He went from playing basketball at Kent State to scoring touchdowns in San Diego. In fact, he scored touchdowns better than any tight end that we've ever seen. No tight end in NFL history has more receiving touchdowns than Antonio Gates with 116. He's a shoo-in to make the Hall of Fame, and he's one of the top 5 or 6 pass-catching tight ends of all time. At number 2 is Warren Moon. Back in 1978, there was a 12-round draft, and yet Warren Moon still couldn't get drafted. He went to the CFL. He dominated for 5 years, leading his team to 5 straight titles. He eventually made it to the NFL in 1984 and completely dominated. His best season came in 1990 when he was named the AP Offensive Player of the Year. He was also the first ever undrafted free agent quarterback to make it to the Hall of Fame. That came in 2006. Warren Moon, the 2nd best undrafted free agent of all time. At number 1 is Kurt Warner, and you could make a movie out of Kurt Warner's career. He went from bagging groceries to NFL MVP. Warner was one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history. He was signed by the Rams as an undrafted free agent in 1998, and by 1999, he was the NFL's MVP. He went on to play 12 seasons in the NFL, making it to 3 Super Bowls with the Rams and Cardinals, and he is easily deserving of the number 1 spot on our list. Who are your top 5 undrafted free agents of all time? Make sure you leave your comments and answers below, and as always, thank you for watching the Game Day.